Good morning. Welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson. I'm a business advisor. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a guy who likes really good words, an adventurer. There's lots of things in my life right now. And so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about change. And ordinarily, I pick a card from my handy dandy deck of virtues cards, and they come from the Virtues Project, which is virtuesproject.com. Check them out. Great organization. They teach good thoughts and ideas to people all over the world. And they're in over 100 countries. They've been doing it for over 30 years. And they teach children and families and businesses, organizations of all kinds, governments. They teach them about good words. And there's lots of good words. And it's not just good words, it's good thoughts and ideas. And so I appreciate them. So as you know, I'm a business advisor. And let's see, let me put a little comment in there. It's been a busy morning, and change is happening everywhere. So in my comments this morning, I talked a little bit about, when you outgrow your shoes, especially kids, they go through shoes so quickly. Sometimes it's just a matter of handing them down to the next kid or giving them away to somebody, or, if they're trashed, they get disposed of. But there's other decisions in life that are a little bit more impactful that we have and sometimes avoid. You wouldn't want your child to avoid getting new shoes because he or she outgrew the old ones. No, it's something relatively simple. May not always be easy or affordable, but sometimes it's something that just happens. Not the same thing for bigger decisions like your job, your marriage, your friends, you name it, all kinds of things. And some of these things require a little bit more thoughtfulness, a little bit more help, perhaps even some guidance from another person. If you are in a situation where, for example, you're thinking that your job is not fulfilling, and I learned some of these things from my business partner Miranda. She helps people understand that sometimes, and there she is, sometimes you outgrow a job just like you outgrow a shoe. And if that should happen, it's great to have a resource for helping you manage that change. And she does it all the time. So that leads me to other things. A successful job change could require all kinds of things, from the whole process of finding a new job to the life changes associated with that, including a potential move to a different place. I mean, just all kinds of things. But what's important to know is that there are people who can help with these things. And that's always a blessing. When people need help, chances are there's somebody who provides whatever help it is that you need. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. As change happens in my life, I first go to prayer. I rely on God every day for so many things, for everything, really. And if I run into a situation where I need to make a big change, I have to pray about it. I have to meditate about it. I have to think about it. And I might have to go outside and find other resources to help me do it. That's okay. And it's important to do those things. It's that whole idea of making a change that can be so difficult. But I'm here to tell you that change happens and there are resources available. When it comes to my business, I see people who are in jobs often, or they've already started a business and they're just not sure that it was the right move. And they need help to move it in some direction I do really enjoy helping people with their small businesses. It's satisfying to me to see somebody get to the point where they can actually breathe and think about, oh, this is what my business could be doing. And sometimes it requires a little shift in focus or direction. Sometimes it just requires a plan to meet certain goals, and we all need to do those in business and in life. So that's I've got a bit of a schedule conflict this morning, so it's going to be a bit of a short show. But if you're interested in talking to me a little bit about anything that I talk about today or in any of my shows, check me out here, businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact. You can schedule a free 15-minute call just to chat about what's on your mind. It's not a sales call. I'm not trying to sell you anything. And if it turns out at some point in the future that there is a good fit between you and me to help you with your business or life, great. Or even adventures. I like that too. Um, all right. Before I move on, I want to thank some people. I want to thank all the people who watch this, whether it's live or the replay. Most people watch the replay because I do this at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's not convenient for everybody everywhere. And that's Chicago time. But I want to thank the people who watch, who send the little thumbs ups and the hearts and share and comments. I really enjoy the comments. It gives me a feel for where your heart is with these things. And comments are really, really awesome. Now, I can't see the comments when I'm live, but I check them out afterwards. And again, it's great for me to be able to see those things. So thank you, everybody who watches this. I also want to thank our sponsors, the people who care about what it is that we do and also care about what they do. And what they do is help other people. And those are great things to do. So thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to the people who watch this. And if you're new, ordinarily, as I mentioned early on, we talk about a good thought or word or idea. Some of them here, oh gosh, appreciation, justice, unity, generosity, flexibility, contentment, dignity, zeal. There's a whole bunch of good words in our language, and at least hundreds of what we would call virtues. And that's some of those things I just read. And these are great things to learn and to adopt and to incorporate into your daily life and your business. It's really important now when small businesses are having a tough time. One option is to really pay attention to how you're treating your employees, how you're treating your customers, what you're doing, why you're doing it. What is your end goal here? Do you have an exit plan? All of these things are super important, and these are things that I can help you with. If you're interested, give me a call or schedule a call, and we'll talk about those things. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to say today. I want to remind you, as always, to do something nice for somebody else today. And if you have the resources, do something really nice for a whole bunch of people. Some of you do that, and it's awesome to see. Let's be that light. Let's be that person that helps other people with things like love and peace and joy and hope and friendliness, anything that's good and positive, because that does change the world. And if you're with me on this kind of thing, let's change the world. The world is a challenging and dark place at times. This is one of those times. Actually, it never changes. it changes, but the ideas and the difficulties are still there. Wars are still happening, and people are still mean to each other. These things happen. Let's try to be part of the solution. It's possible, and it takes a group of people and a bigger group of people and a movement to make these kind of positive changes. So let's be part of that. And yeah, I wish you a wonderful day. Remember that you are responsible for making your day wonderful. Each one of us is. And it comes in the form of our attitudes and our thoughts, the things that we say, the things that we do. They all give people a pretty good indication of what we're thinking. Is it good and positive and helpful? Or is it dark and lugubrious and, just, I don't even want to think about that. That's not good. All right, people. Thank you for watching. Contact me and let's talk. Okay. Bye-bye.